Hey, David here, and let's talk about for loops. Let's program some for loops. So I'll just create a new package for loops inside of the new package for loops. Main class, public static void main. Okay, so what we want to do is in the to-do auto-generated method stub, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create an array of string, just for our example. And it's going to be string, and then it's going to be lyrics, and I'm just going to put some lyrics in here. In the days of my youth, I was told what it means to be a man. Now that I've reached that age, I try to do all those things the best that I can. Anyways, you could make your array a little bit simpler, but Led Zeppelin, why not? Call it Led Lyrics. Okay. Good old alliteration. So now we're going to do our for loop. So for int I equals 0. So that creates the variable I, sets it equal to 0. Next is what we're going to count to, and or basically how many times we're going to loop while this statement right here is true. So we're just going to say while Led Lyrics, while I is less than Led Lyrics dot length, and then the final one is I++ is our incrementer. Let's add one more on here. Good times, bad times. You know I've had my share. Okay. So int I equals 0, I is less than Led Lyrics, dot length, I++, and then we can just syso Led Lyrics and put I right in there. So then when we run it, it'll print out our lyrics. In the days, oh wow, of my youth, I was told what it means to be a man. Okay, so now that works, we can modify our code a little bit. Let's say that we wanted to print out 2 lines at a time. We could do something like this. So basically, what this will do is we'll print it out in a very interesting fashion. So it prints out the first 2, in the days of my youth. We need a +1 right there. Okay, so now it says, in the days of my youth, I was told what it means to be a man. So basically, this is the first time it loops through, and I is equal to 0. So this is getting the first element and then the second element, putting them together. And then the next loop through, we incremented I, so I now equals 1. So this is going to be I is 1, so this is the second element in Led Lyrics, plus the third element. So I was told what it means to be a man. Now that I've reached the age, I try to do all those things best that I can. And then this is the final loop through. So now I equals 2, because it was 1, now it's 2. And so we're outputting the third element in the array plus the fourth element in the array. Hope that made sense. The next thing we can do is we can change this again and make it, and notice the overlap here. I was told what it means to be a man. I was told what it means to be a man. Now that I've reached that age, try to do all this best I can. Now that I've reached that age, try to do all this best I can. We can actually do plus equals 1, which is the same as I++, and if we instead do plus equals 2, it now prints out the lyrics right like that. And let's just add one of these guys right there, just to show the line spacing. So now it prints out, in the days of my youth, I was told what it means to be man. Now that I've reached that age, I try to do all those things best I can, good times, bad times. So basically on the first pass, I is equal to 0, so it prints out the first and second element, and then we add 2 to I, so now I equals equal to 2, so we print out the third and the fourth element. And then on the next loop, we increment I again, and now it's 4, and 4 is greater than ledlyrics.length minus 1, so it quits. That's basically it. An easier way we could have written this is string s colon led lyrics, and instead of doing that, we just print out s. So now it says in the days of my youth, and prints it out like that. So those are some different ways you can do for loops with this string. And in the next video, I'll show how to do break statements.